Welcome to another video. In this special video series, I'm doing all about investing in real estate in 2020 with coronavirus. Now, these videos cover everything from how coronavirus is impacting the real estate market, where the opportunities are, and what you should do to adjust and adapt during these unprecedented times, especially if you're a wholesaler or a flipper, as well as exactly what I'm doing in my business. Now in this video, I'm going to specifically address one of the most frequently asked questions I'm getting right now, which is with the coronavirus dilemma, should I invest in real estate or save my money? The answer is coming up.
For a limited time, you can get a free copy of Jerry Norton's Data Cruncher software, which finds cheap houses in your area. Get it now at mydatacruncher.com.
If you're new here to this channel, I'm Jerry Norton with FlippingMastery.com, and this channel is all about ways to help you make money wholesaling and flipping real estate so you can live your dream life. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are released. This is the fourth video in this special video series that specifically focuses on real estate investing with coronavirus. So much is changing, and I'll be sharing that with you here on the channel. To make it easier, I've created a playlist called Coronavirus and Real Estate 2020, where I'll put all of these videos for you. Now, the link to that playlist is in the description box below. I believe our way of life will forever be changed from the catastrophic effects of the coronavirus. It's the great equalizer. It's no respecter of persons, and it's having a global impact on the world. Right now, my oldest son is in Peru. He's there doing a church mission, and the country is on lockdown right now, and we can't get him home. Please pray for his safe return. Setting aside the health and safety challenges for a minute and just looking at the economics, this is having a disastrous effect on millions of individuals and businesses financially. Millions are being laid off and out of work, and more people may lose jobs and businesses close their doors before this is all over. And all of this has caused a lot of worry and anxiety in all of us. We do not do well as humans with too much uncertainty. That's very scary, and many of you listening right now are facing some difficult decisions to make financially, and I'm very sensitive to that. As a society here in America, we've been living large. We've been riding such a big wave in our economy for the past 6 or 7 years that most Americans have become complacent. And I believe coronavirus 2020 is a massive wake-up call for America and probably the rest of the world too. Many have assumed that the economy would just roll on full steam ahead forever and aren't prepared financially. I talked today to one of my contractors that does work on my new construction projects here in Phoenix. He had 9 to 10 employees. Work was steady for years. He's been making good money. He rolls around in an $80,000 truck, and he told me today that he laid off his guys and is selling his truck, and he's going back to being an owner-operator, personally working on the job with one helper. Now, his business operated week to week. His business was that fragile. He didn't plan for a rainy day, and a few months of debt forgiveness and a few dollars cash from a government stimulus package hardly puts a dent in the real problem. And this is most of America. Now, I saw a meme the other day that said, we are just a bunch of paycheck-to-paycheck employees living in apartments owned by paycheck-to-paycheck landlords and working for paycheck-to-paycheck corporations. After talking with my contractor, I was reminded of something one of my mentors taught me years ago. He said, when it comes to financial security, there is a universal rule that to earn financial security, all people must pay the price. You can pay now, or you can pay later, but you have to pay. If you pay now, then you save and invest and you build a side income or you start your own business. It means you sacrifice certain comforts now so that you can build a financial safety net that you can enjoy later. If you decide to pay later, then you buy that thing you want right now. You enjoy your free time and your weekends. You live on credit and consumer debt. You live as comfortable as you can now, and then you pay the price later when you financially can't retire or enjoy life when you're older. Think of seniors that are greeters at Walmart. But make no mistake, one way or another, you must pay the price. And that brings me full circle to what I wanted to talk to you about today on this video. If you're watching this video, then most of you are probably either currently wholesaling or flipping at a beginner, intermediate, or advanced level, or you're an aspiring wholesaler or flipper, and you've been learning or thinking about it and maybe taking some steps to head in the direction of getting started, but you haven't fully committed to it yet, or maybe you're just still working on that first deal. That's mainly the audience that watches my videos, subscribes to my emails, and invests in my tools and training programs. And now coronavirus hits and everything goes to pot. Now you've got decisions to make. Do I jump in now? Do I invest my money in real estate deals now? Is now a good time to start wholesaling or flipping houses? Is now the time? If you don't have a lot of money, you may be asking, do I invest my time, energy, and effort in learning no money strategies like wholesaling and creative financing? Or should I wait this out right now? Should I sit the sidelines and wait until all of this blows over, or wait until the next up market? Maybe you're thinking, I don't have very much reserves and I need to hoard my money right now because I just got laid off or I might get laid off. Maybe you're thinking instead of real estate, I should invest in something far more critical like toilet paper. Sorry, a little coronavirus humor there. Seriously though, make sure you take care of your family's most essential needs. I'm talking about your discretionary income. Maybe you're getting a stimulus check from Uncle Sam and you need to decide what to do with it. That's a personal decision that only you can make, but there are a few things I want you to consider. First of all, one of the things I love about this business, especially the way I do it, is you can do it remotely from home. I live in Phoenix and I do deals here locally, but I've also been wholesaling and fixing and flipping deals all over the US remotely for years. I have a finder program where people like you find and submit deals to me that I'll buy and then pay you $10,000. It's awesome for you, it's awesome for me, everybody wins. And in fact, if you'd like to learn about the details about how to become a finder for me, just go to my10kcheck.com to register for a free training. Doing deals remotely is known as virtual wholesaling or virtual fixing and flipping. That means I wholesale a house or I fix and flip a house in another state and I make money without ever seeing the property in person. Not only have I been doing deals virtually for years, but my entire business is virtual. I don't have any offices or employees. I work from home and my entire team is contract labor and also works from home. In fact, most of my team that have been with me for years, I've never actually met in person. I started doing this years ago because it provided a better lifestyle for me. Until coronavirus, I didn't realize what a huge blessing it was to have a virtual wholesaling and flipping business. Now with all this social distancing and quarantines with coronavirus, I'm set up perfectly. It hasn't stopped my flow of business one bit, and for that, I thank God every day. My honest opinion about coronavirus is that soon we'll flatten the curve or we'll get the antivirus and we'll beat this thing, hopefully in the next few weeks or months, and then we'll go back to socially interacting again, but it's gonna take years to recover economically. My invitation to you is to never get caught again unprepared. Learn how to make money in real estate from home. Take control of your financial destiny. Learn how to wholesale and flip houses virtually and never have to rely again on a job or someone else to provide your financial needs. The key is to not just do a real estate deal and make some money. Anyone can figure out how to do a deal and make some money. I hate the slogan, just one deal away. Just one deal away from what? Being broke again? It's not about doing one deal. The goal is to build a sustainable business that consistently does deals and consistently makes money each and every month. And then do that remotely from home in any market you want with a small team and minimal overhead and earn a 6- and 7-figure income. That's what I'm talking about. If that's your goal, then I want to invite you to check out my Fast Track program. Fast Track is where I give you all of the tools and training as well as mentoring to start doing 3 to 5 deals consistently a month. Not only do you learn exactly what to do and how, which is now critically important to have the right direction because real estate is changing with coronavirus, but if you're a member of my Fast Track program, I'll actually partner with you on deals so that you can earn while you learn. And I gotta tell you, it's very limited. I can only take on a handful of clients, so it's by application and interview only to be accepted. So if you're serious, you owe it to yourself to check it out. If that's you, go to fasttrackwithjerry.com and register for a free online training where you'll learn all about it and how to apply. The second thing I want you to consider when it comes to getting into real estate or saving your money is it's better to work years at creating your own business than it is working to build someone else's business. Right now we're seeing the largest unemployment spike in history, and it's only going to grow. In 2020, if you rely on someone else to provide a job for you, you're at a huge disadvantage right now. Becoming a successful wholesaler or a flipper doesn't usually happen overnight. It does take work, but with the right training, tools, and mentoring, you can get there quicker than you think. Now, I did a video where I explained how to do your first deal in the next 30 days. I'll put the link in the description and you can watch it later. The third thing I want you to think about is that real estate is going to change. It won't happen overnight, but it's coming. The old way of doing things is a sinking ship. It's a dying model. It's not going to work in a post-coronavirus economy. You need to learn the new way of real estate investing that is emerging, and you better better believe I'm gonna be an early implementer. Now more than ever, you need the right tools, the right training, and the right mentoring, and the willingness to adapt quickly to navigate through this huge opportunity that's before us. Like I said in previous videos in this series, as long as people live in houses, wholesaling and flipping is essentially a recession-proof business model, but that's only true if you know how to adapt and operate in a changing market condition. So the original question was, should you invest in real estate or save your money? Now my answer is that if you have the ability to invest that money in a good deal or training to learn how to consistently do deals, then you're going to create something far more valuable than a job or a paycheck can ever give you. You're going to create a new revenue source that you can control, not your boss. You're going to create your own business that you can do from anywhere you choose. You're going to take control of your financial destiny. And if you don't have any financial means at all to get into real estate right now, then be sure to watch a video I did about how to make money in real estate even if you're dead broke, even homeless. Not quite, but you get the point. On that video, I share ways to start wholesaling houses with no money. I'll put the link to that video in the description below for you to watch later. I hope you're following this video series closely. If you're not a subscriber yet, do that now. I'm going to be creating several new videos about all of the changes that are happening right now, like how to find and wholesale deals virtually without leaving your home, including virtual walkthroughs, inspections, and closings, how financing is changing because money is going to tighten up, and how to implement creative financing strategies, changes you need to make with your cash buyers, and I'll even do a video coming up where some of the most successful investors in the business are going to share their best tips on how to thrive in real estate post-coronavirus. Again, all of these videos I'll put in a playlist called Coronavirus and Real Estate 2020, and you can find the link to that playlist in the description below. Remember, the best investment you will ever make is in yourself. The ROI is infinite. With coronavirus, I want to encourage you to take the time to reevaluate your life, not just financially. What changes do you need to make to be better prepared physically, emotionally, spiritually? God will have a humble people. Either we can humble ourselves or He'll humble us. Remember, it's not about the money, it's about having the time and freedom to have, be, do, and give everything God has in store for you. Think on that, and I'll see you on the next video.